To look behind the curtain here, final preparations for the challenge ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. Roster. How does that benefit them?
A big part of it is that vets find ways to contribute. They know their role on the team, and they will execute the assignment given.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
To the left side wing. Hachimura kicks to James. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Doncic outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
George passes to Grimes. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Kicks it out to LeBron. Down low. Here's Ayton. And the layup falls.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Pass to Grimes. Knocks down the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Grimes has gone 50% from the arc. 1 of 2. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And it's the 76ers with the ball. It's a three-point game. Outside for George. Six on the shot clock. Fires away from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. James looking around. Inside. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by James.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Grimes passes to George. It's good from long range. George has got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Doncic. Missed inside. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They lead by 4. So, Richard, from title contender to in the lottery, what went wrong for the Sixers last year?
Well, we could start at the top. Joel Embiid's health. He only played in 19 games. Then their young superstar Tyrese Maxey, he missed 30 games. And Paul George, he hyperextended his knee in the preseason and never looked comfortable all year. It was a nightmare year in Philly.
Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And so here is Philadelphia. After the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Maxey. And that one is off. Nice D from Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves. 3-point, just zero hesitation from Gabe, trusting his shot.
L.A. has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's Ayton missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Now here's James. Stolen by George. And now Philadelphia on the break. And the shot goes in. And that's now 7 points for Paul George.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Now Doncic. In the corner, it's James. 4 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here from downtown. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against them.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. Do a little extra on that one.
Hachimura against George. Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. And George kicks to Embiid. George in the post. James defending. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Lakers leading. Doncic with it. Pass to James. And the dunk by James.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Doncic. George finds Oubre. Another miss. Leading by 3. Hachimura with LeBron against Oubre. And it's James missing. From deep, Maxey. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. He's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that ship with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I tried hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Good on the triple. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving in.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And holding nothing back there. George gives the dunk his all.
Pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. And stolen by James. Now Ayton out to Doncic. And stolen by Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Here's Embiid. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the 76ers lead by 1.
The inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Now here's James. He's got 10. Doubled by Maxey. Clock at 6. Back to Hachimura. Oubre with the steal. Here's Grimes. He's defended by Reed. Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Jackson Hayes is checked in for Austin Reeves. And Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
And Grimes has it in the corner. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Maxey's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the 76ers. There's the screen. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And they're on the break. Fires the three. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Oubre. And now a 9-point Philadelphia lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Philadelphia?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
They've out-hustled the opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
Nobody spends more time in the paint than LeBron James. He knows he's going to get the contact, and he still goes in there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-7 run. And here's George for three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Doncic, and he lays it straight in. Doncic has got 6.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here is James. He's got 12. Ayton kicks to Hayes. And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Grimes passes to Embiid. George looking over the floor. And stolen by LeBron. And it's the Lakers on the break. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Out to Doncic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Doncic has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Maxey against Doncic. LeBron outside. A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers leading by 4. Grimes passes to Embiid. Right side, George. Shoots over Hachimura. Can't connect from 13 feet out. That shot off the mark. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ayton is out there with Hayes. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's James in at the two-guard spot. Now, here's Doncic. And Hayes kicks to Doncic. LeBron passes to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from LeBron.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Hachimura. Now Doncic. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre. Dalton Knecht comes in for Hachimura. Austin Reeves is checked in for Hayes. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Luka Doncic. James finds Vanderbilt. Now Knecht. Pass to Smart. And here is James, covered by Oubre. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. Outside for George. Lets the three fly. LeBron, no luck. The 76ers leading by 4. It's Grimes on the wing. Oubre, no one around him. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Smart dishes to LeBron. LeBron carving out space inside.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
They set the pick. Oubre against James. Pass to Vanderbilt. Embiid comes for the double team. Can't hit from in close. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Now Oubre. Here's Grimes. They grab their own miss. Outside for George. It's Grimes on the wing. Here's Oubre. He's got 5. Vanderbilt with the steal. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Tipped away. Stolen by Smart. Sweet move. James crowbars it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
George passes to Oubre. LeBron with the block.
And Brown with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And some changes here for the 76ers. Trendon Watford's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Gordon comes in for George. And it's Edgecombe in for Quentin Grimes. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hayes comes in for Austin Reeves. Hachimura, he's checked in for Knecht. And Doncic is subbed in for Smart. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Trendon Watford. George comes in for Gordon. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. The 3 for Doncic. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 6 rebounds here tonight. George passes to Oubre. Embiid dishes to George. And they pick up 2. And that's now 20 points for Paul George.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
James in the post. He's guarded by Grimes. Doncic kicks to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Back to Doncic. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. George with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra pass. Really anything in that set.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 9. Hayes the pass to Doncic. Hayes with the screen for LeBron. Hayes no good. The 76ers leading by 9. Pass to Grimes. The shot's good on the assist by George. Grimes has got 6.
Oh, nice read from the veteran swingman. George showing how selfless he can be.
Doncic dishes to Ayton. There's the pick. Doncic kicks to James. And again, the Lakers no good. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Oubre can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
James with it. Now defended by Oubre. Over in the corner, Doncic. And again, the Lakers no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can do.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 19. GA here about 3-level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Now here's James in a wide-open look for Hachimura. Drills it from outside. Hachimura's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Maxey passes to Oubre. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's James. And here's Doncic from the arc. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's George. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The 76ers leading by 16. And George, here we go. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And guys, George puts pressure on an opponent at both ends of the court. Lockdown D at one, aggressive to get his own at the other.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And then for Los Angeles, Dalton Connect comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Austin Reeves in for James. Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Edgecombe with the steal to the middle. And now Philadelphia on the break. 76ers moving the ball around. From 12 feet out. George, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 18. And they double up Doncic. Ayton kicks to Hachimura. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
George, no good. Lakers trail by 18. Doncic outside. Hachimura the screen. Doncic outside. To the inside. Ayton. It's hauled in by George. Philadelphia has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Good as the jump shot falls. George has got 26 points.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxey's checked in. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for Austin Reeves. Now here's LeBron. 19 points in the game.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Still doing it at this age, Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come to even actually see him playing on the NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
Maxey hits them both.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Grimes has got 6 in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Hachimura kicks to Ayton. And they double up James. Over in the corner, Doncic. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Kicks it out to Maxey. Grimes passes to Oubre. Here's George. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And George, such a confident player. He's also terrific at recognizing when he's in his zone.
James outside. 1:05 left here in the second. Doncic against Oubre. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And the second free throw, good. The 76ers leading by 23. Maxey into the lane. And here's George for 3. The Lakers shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Now the 76ers on the break. Grimes passes to George. Oubre sets the screen for George. And stolen by LeBron. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to the right wing. Out to Doncic. And stolen by Maxey. Takes a 3. Connects from three-point range. Grimes has got 9 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Philadelphia ahead, running away with this one. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops. And
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's George in at the 3 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Guys, back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. James against Embiid. Outside, James. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's. George, that's a two-pointer. Lakers with the rebound. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's James. 22 points for him. And here's Doncic from the arc. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 5th assist in this one. The 76ers leading by 23. Pass to Oubre. In the corner, George with it. Back to Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. In general, RJ, how would you describe Kelly Oubre's value to a franchise?
We know what Oubre provides a team. He's a versatile player who adds length. When he's aggressive on the offensive end, his slashing and movement can cause problems.
Pass to Hayes. Doncic looking it over. Back to Hayes. James finds 8. Just 5 on the clock. Shot, high post. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
Pass to Grimes. Another miss by Philadelphia. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. James, good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
On the wing, Doncic. Back to Hayes. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Hayes. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Doncic against Maxey. Pass to Hayes. James outside. Now Hachimura. Ayton kicks to Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands.
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Oh, the electric Tyrese Maxey.
Now LeBron. 27 points for him. Over to the wing. They get a hand on it. Maxey with it. It's Grimes on the wing. Kicks it out to Maxey. Off target from three-point range. Lakers trail by 17. Doncic right side. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James. Just bodying defenders inside.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Here's Grimes. And the 3-ball is good. Grimes has got 15 points.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
The immediate response from Hachimura. The 3 at the other end. That thing fired him up.
George finds Oubre. Lets it go from deep. Shot by Grimes. No good. LA has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Hachimura with it. Now defended by Oubre. Hayes the pass to Hachimura. Hayes dishes to James. 5 to shoot. And they double up James. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And it took him a little while, but he's really got that 3 working now. This has been a different quarter for him.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And it's the 76ers with the ball. A 12-point game. And George, here we go. Driving the lane. Oubre. No good that time. LeBron with some nice D. And they double up James. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him. Another miss by Philadelphia. Lakers trail by 12. And here is LeBron. He has 29. Point blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. No good again that time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Doncic kicks to Ayton. Now here's James. He's got 31. Down low. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
The 76ers leading by 8. Outside, George. Pulls up, high post, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 8 rebounds in this game. Ayton a screen on Oubre. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 15 here tonight. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
The 3 for Doncic. Gets hauled in by the 76ers. Oubre's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Drills the three-pointer. Maxey's got 18 points in the game.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Ayton dishes to Doncic. LeBron outside. Oh, the shot is pure from LeBron.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
From deep, George hits it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 31. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Back to George. Oubre, a screen on Hachimura. Oubre kicks to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Los Angeles making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in for 8. Dalton Connect comes in for Rui Hachimura. Austin Reeves is checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Smart subbed in for Doncic. George with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. An easy 2 points on the layup. James has got 39.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Now, here's George. He's guarded by Connect. Embiid in the corner. What a thing of beauty from James.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
outside, George. Oubre sets the screen for George. And there's the drive. Good on the bucket. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Andre Ayton's checked in for Vanderbilt. Jackson Hayes comes in for Austin Reeves. Hachimura, he's checked in for Dalton Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. The 76ers leading by 5. George passes to Grimes. On deep, Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got 21 in the game.
That's on the D there. You got to chase Maxey off the three-point line.
Ayton finds Hachimura. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
From deep, James. Oubre pulls it in. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game 3. George in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Maxey. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. He can't get that one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We come back right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Austin Reeves. James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kelly Oubre.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball, and he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. And Shams, we appreciate the report. LeBron passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there, straight power. The three from George. Drains the three-pointer. George has got 38 points.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner. And he nails it.
James misses. The 76ers leading by 10. Maxey attacking. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Ayton in the corner. The Lakers moving the ball around. Out left to the wing. Here's Hachimura. Oh, good on the three. The 76ers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. And George kicks to Oubre. Outside for George. Oubre sets the screen for George. Over Hayes. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And got to be confident in that mid-range. And Paul George certainly is. LeBron outside.
to stop the run. It's hauled in by George. Philadelphia leading by 14. The open shot. Maxey makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 25 points for Tyrese Maxey. James left side. Doncic outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
This is the definition of forcing. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Grimes with the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And the 76ers with some changes. Brendan Watford's checked in for Oubre. Gordon comes in for George. And it's Edgecombe in for Quentin Grimes. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for 8. Gannett comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Hayes. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, man, LeBron, just big boy basketball on full display.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre is checked in for Brendan Watford. Paul George comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. The Lakers also making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hayes comes in for Austin Reeves. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Dalton Connect.
He is just a bad man when he starts to drive. Once he gets that shoulder by the defender, bro, it's over.
Maxey finds Grimes. Back to Maxey. And nothing is falling for him right now. Lakers trail by 11. The three ball. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Grimes. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Grimes has got 9 points here in the second half. Doncic kicks to LeBron. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers leading by 11. George passes to Grimes. Oubre, a screen on Hachimura. And finished off by Oubre.
With the ability to make plays from the wing, Paul George is a complete offensive player.
Doncic against Maxey. They swipe it. Ahead, here's George. And he misses the fast break layup.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Here's LeBron. Misses from short range. The 76ers have gone 7 of 11.
Oh, yes! And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid. The first free throw is good. Good on both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Hachimura against George. Into the lane. And stolen by Ayton. James finds Doncic. Back to James. Hayes with the screen for James. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Here's Doncic.
Number 15, Austin Reeves.
Reeves outside. Clock at 6. James, no good. The 76ers leading by 13. George with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. And there it is for him.
How about the quickness there from George? Pulling up before the defense can get set.
And again, no good by the Lakers. Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
He's outside. Back to James. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Pass to Hachimura. James kicks to Hachimura. The three for Doncic. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
Maxey passes to George. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And James throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And George kicks to Oubre. George in the post. Ayton's there. Oubre sets the screen for George. Wants to get it to Oubre and does. Embiid wide open. Off target from outside. James with it. Now defended by Oubre. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 15 points in just the second half. Outside for George. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Ayton. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's George. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
The kick out to LeBron. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's George. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Hachimura. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hayes is checked in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer. Yeah, the defender all over.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. The 76ers leading by 12. Here's George. Embiid with the screen on Hachimura. George fires. From outside, cleared away by Ayton.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here's James. He's covered closely. Now Doncic. The long shot, no good. Now George. It's tipped. It's stolen by Hachimura. Doncic. And hit the 3.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Outside George. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Maxey. He's off from 3. Lakers trail by 12. LeBron outside. From deep. Embiid there for the rebound. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
The putback hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the 76ers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for George.
Incredible game for him. He had endless energy. No doubt, best player on the floor tonight.
Doncic outside. And down goes the three. Maxey against Doncic. George fires. The three doesn't go. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. LeBron is doubled. Now Doncic. And stolen by Maxey. Going inside. Outside George. Missed on the three. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
PG, you just looked confident out there. How were you able to be so effective offensively?
I just kept moving. You know, within our offense, you know, the key is to move. You know, my teammates do a great job of setting screens and getting me open. You know, I just got to, stay within offense.
You have to make that defense work. Wear them out. Thanks, PG.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Paul George.